Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for being here. We're going to be taking it through a warrior sequence. It'll be a vinyasa flow, just to practice to get you through the day, maybe to do midday or at the end of your day, but just something to add to your practice for yourself. We're going to go ahead and get started. In a nice, easy cross-leg position. So go ahead, come down onto your mat, somewhere in the middle of your mat. You can place the hands on your knees, maybe palms up. You can place them at the center, just wherever feels right for you. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes and just start to sink into this space, preparing yourself for the practice, preparing your mind and your body, and maybe starting to focus on your breath. If this is the end of your day, it'll be a good time to bring the cortisol level down so that you can de-stress and move into the evening relaxed. Start to focus on elongating your exhale. You can use a count here. We'll try 4 counts for your inhale. Hold it at the top for 4 counts. Exhale for 8 counts. Take it through a few rounds of your breath, focusing on nice long exhales out the mouth. Let's do one more round. And then set an intention for your practice. That can be anything you'd like. Maybe it's more of an internal or spiritual practice for you today, like mindfulness or gratitude. Maybe it's more physical, more in the body. Maybe you're practicing opening up through the shoulders or strengthening through your thighs, your calves, whatever that intention is. Just keep it close to your heart. I'll remind you throughout practice. When you're ready, take one last deep inhale, and on your exhale, start to rock the head from side to side. Just opening up through the neck muscles here. When you're ready, you can take it into full circles. Maybe going in one direction, and then taking it through the other direction. When you're ready, bring the right ear to the right shoulder, stretching out through the left side of your neck. Breathe here. If you need it, you can take the right hand on top of the head, gently pull. Keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. Keep the chin tucked and the back nice and straight. One more inhale here. On your exhale, slowly release, bring it to center. When you're ready, take it over to the other side, left ear to the left shoulder. Stretching out through the right side of the neck. Again, staying here if you feel it. But if you need a little more, take the left hand on top of your head. Gently pull. Breathing through the stretch. Take one last deep inhale. And on your exhale, slowly release. Bring it to center. When you get there, start to roll the shoulders backwards. Maybe go 3 or 4 times, and then you can switch the direction. Go forward about 3 or 4 times. On your next inhale, pull the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. On your inhale, reach the arms up, look up. On your exhale, goalpost the arms. Hold it here, inhale. On your exhale, pull the elbows together. Inhale, open, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, elbows together. Inhale, open, squeeze. Exhale, elbows together. Last one, inhale, open, squeeze. Hold it here, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. On your exhale, reach the arms forward, bring the fingertips down onto the mat. Inhale to get a little bit more length here, and then exhale, lowering the head down. Breathe through it, getting that nice lower back stretch. And on your next inhale, lift the head and chest, come onto the fingertips, walk it over to the right side. Exhale, lower the head down. You should feel a nice stretch on the opposite side from which you're reaching. So if you're reaching to the right side, you should be able to feel it on the left side of your lower back. One more full breath. On your next inhale, lift the head and chest. Walk it all the way over to the left side. Same thing, exhale, lower the head down. Now that we're reaching over to the left side, you should be able to feel it on the right side of your lower back. Breathe. One more full breath. And on your next inhale, lift the head and chest. Exhale, plant the hands down. When you get back to center, I'm going to turn back towards the front of the mat and then meet in a tabletop on your hands and knees. When you get there, just make sure the shoulders are right over the wrists. Knees are right underneath your hips. We'll take it through some cat-cows. So when you're ready, on your inhale, arch the back. Send the tailbone up. Look up. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone under, tuck your chin, press the mat away from you with your hands. 2 more. Inhale, arch the back. Send the tailbone up. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone under. Last one, inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, bring it back to a neutral spine. On your exhale, you're going to tuck the toes under, press the hips back towards your heels, lift the kneecaps, press your chest into your thighs. We'll take it into our first down dog. Slowly start to straighten out the knees, lifting the hips up. When you get to the top, lower the heels down as far as they'll go. And then any movements you'd like here. Maybe pedaling out through the feet. You can bring the feet about mat width apart, sway the hips from side to side. Maybe press the chest back towards the thighs, open through the hamstrings and the glutes. Whatever feels good to you. When you're ready, bring your feet together in your down dog. We're going to engage the Ujjayi breath. Remember that your Ujjayi breath is an inhale through the nose, audible exhale also through the nose. With the lips sealed, we're building heat here. It's your dragon breath. So on your inhale, come high on the tippy toes. Exhale, press the heels down. Inhale, high on the tippy toes. Exhale, press the heels down. Last one, inhale, high on the tippy toes. Exhale, press those heels down. Beautiful. On your inhale, look forward, shift the shoulders over the wrist, come into a nice strong plank. Hold it here. On your exhale, just pull the belly button in towards the spine. Make the core strong. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, let's take it through a level 1 vinyasa. Lower the knees all the way down to the mat. Bend the elbows back into the rib cage. Lower the chest all the way down. Untuck the toes. Peel the chest away from the mat. Come into your cobra. Lower the chest all the way down. Tuck the toes. Leave the knees on the mat. Lift to a half plank. Then lift your knees. Push it back to your down dog. Let's take it through a level 2 vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Plank. Exhale for a full chaturanga. Inhale for up dog. And then exhale to push it back into your down dog. We'll take it through one level 3 vinyasa. Inhale to shift forward. Stick with level 1 or 2 if you need to. Have one leg lifted. Exhale for chaturanga. Inhale for up dog. And exhale to push it back into your down dog. Hold here, breathe. We'll get off the hands in just a second. I know my arms are tired from my workout this morning, so take an inhale here. On your exhale, slowly start to walk the feet forward towards the hands. Take it slow, one step at a time. Each step with meaning and intention. And when you get to the top, you can put a slight bend in the knees since it's our first one. Maybe grab a hold of opposite elbows. Let the head hang in ragdoll. You can sway from side to side if that feels good. One more inhale here. On your exhale, release the hands back down onto the mat. Inhale, come onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins, like halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Bring yourself all the way to standing. Look up. Exhale, palms of the hands come together, down into your heart center. Hold here and breathe. Recenter. Make sure that the big toes are touching here and there's space between the heels. On your inhale, reach the arms up, look up. On your exhale, start to bend into the knees, sink into the hips, pressing the hips back, coming into your chair. Weight should be in the heels. Reach with the fingertips as you inhale. On your exhale, open the arms out wide. Dive it into your forward fold. Inhale onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins, like halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down into the mat. Bend the knees a lot. Step it back into your plank. Nice. Take your vinyasa. Level 1, 2, or 3. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, push back. Down dog. Breathe here. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring it into your chest, round the back, look forward. Lightly plant that foot in between your hands. Warrior 1. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Exhale to sink it in. Warrior 1. Nice. Back foot should be at a 45-degree angle. Chest and hips are pointing straight forward. Take an inhale here as you reach. Exhale, open the arms out wide. Bring them to either side of the front foot. Pick up the front foot. Bring it to meet your left in plank. Take your vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, push it back. Down dog. Nice. Breathe here. Take one more inhale. And then on your exhale, again, slowly walk the feet forward towards the hands. You want to take it slow to open those hamstrings up. When you get to the top of your mat, come into your forward fold. Maybe straighten out the knees a little bit more. Try to bring the forehead to the knees. Take a full breath here. On your next inhale, come on to the fingertips or fingertips to shins, like halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Bring yourself all the way to standing. Look up. Exhale, palms of the hands come together, down into your heart center. Big toes are touching. There's space between the heels. Inhale, reach the arms up. Look up. On your exhale, sink it back into your chair. Turn the glutes on. Turn the abs on. Take an inhale. Exhale, open the arms out wide, dive it into your forward fold. Inhale onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins, like halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down into the mat, bend the knees a lot, step it back into your plank. Take your vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, push it back, down dog. Everyone say hello to coral. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it into your chest, round the back, look forward, lightly plant that foot. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, lift it up. Warrior one, exhale, sink it in. Inhale here as you reach. Check in with the form. Hips are pointing forward. You're pressing the outer edge of your back foot into the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, open the arms out wide. Bring them to either side of the front foot. Pick up the front foot. Bring it to meet your right in plank. Take your vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push it back. Down dog. Breathe here. Coming back to your intention, reminding yourself of why you're here. Let that intention take you through the whole practice. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it into your chest, round the back, look forward, lightly plant that foot. Warrior two, spin the back heel all the way down. Inhale, lift it up. Warrior two. Exhale, sink it in. Inhale, flip the right palm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach it back, reverse your warrior. Right bicep parallel to ear. Inhale, bring it back, warrior two. Exhale, reach forward with the right fingertips. Right hand is going to go to the outside of your right foot. Lift that left arm up. You can stay here. If you want to take it further, bring the right hand 2 to 3 inches forward. Start to walk the back foot in. Going into half moon, lift up that back leg all the way up. Open up the chest, reach with the left fingertips. You can flex or point your foot. Whatever feels better to you. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, if you'd like, you can take it into full moon, bending that left knee, grabbing onto your left foot. Take a full breath. One more inhale here. And on your exhale, if you have your full moon, go ahead and release it. Bend into the right knee, drop the back foot down. Inhale, lift it up. Warrior two, use those obliques. Exhale, straighten out that right knee. Inhale, flip the right palm up. Exhale, reach it back, reverse your triangle. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, reach forward with the right fingertips, dropping into your triangle Trikonasana. It's dinner time for coral. Your hand can be on your shin if you need it there. It can also be to the inside or outside of your right foot. One more inhale here. On your exhale, bring that left hand down to the inside of your right foot. Right hand goes to the outside. Walk the back foot in 6 inches to a foot. 45-degree angle. Take an inhale here. Coming into pyramid. Exhale, fold over that right knee. Forehead to the knee. Breathe through it. You're opening up through that hamstring here. Try to turn the hips forward. You might find that your right hip is going forward a little bit more. Press it back. Take one more full breath here. On your next inhale, lift the head and chest, come onto the fingertips. Exhale to walk the back foot to meet the front foot. Inhale to come onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins, look halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, open the arms out wide, bring yourself all the way to standing, look up. Exhale, palms of the hands come together, down into your heart center. Breathe here. Recenter yourself. Again, reminding yourself of your intention. And when you're ready, blink the eyes open. Inhale, reach the arms up. Look up. Exhale, open the arms out wide, dive it into your forward fold. Inhale onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins, like halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down into the mat, bend the knees a lot, step it back into your plank. Take your vinyasa, exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, push it back. Down dog. Beautiful. Breathe here. We'll take it over to the other side when you're ready. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it into your chest, round the back, look forward, lightly plant that foot in between your hands. Spin the back heel all the way down. Inhale, lift it up. Warrior 2. Exhale, sink it in. Inhale, flip the left palm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach it back, reverse your warrior. Inhale, bring it back, warrior 2. Exhale, reach forward with the left fingertips. Left hand comes to the outside of your left foot. Reach that right arm up. You can stay here. You don't have to go any further. If you want to go into your half moon, place that left hand 2 inches forward. Then start to walk the back foot in. Lifting the back foot up, coming into your half moon. You can flex the foot, you can point the foot, you can floint it, whatever you'd like to do. Take a full breath. On your next exhale, if you'd like, you can reach back, bend the right knee, grab onto your right foot, coming into your full moon. One more full breath here. On your next exhale, when you're ready, go ahead and release that right foot and then bend into the left knee, lifting yourself back up into warrior 2. Use those obliques. Exhale, straighten out that left knee. Inhale, flip the left palm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach it back. Reverse your triangle. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, reach forward. Bring that left hand down. Triangle, Trikonasana. Reaching with those right fingertips. Opening up through the chest. Pressing the hips back. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bring the right hand down to the inside of the left foot. Left hand goes to the outside. Walk the back foot in, 6 inches to a foot. 45-degree angle. Come onto the fingertips. Inhale. Reaching forward, pressing the hips back. Exhale. Fold over that left knee. Breathe. Sinking into the stretch. One more full breath here. On your next inhale, lift the head and chest. Exhale, walk the back foot to meet the front foot. Inhale to come onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins, like halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Bring yourself all the way to standing. Look up. Exhale, palms of the hands come together down into your heart center. Beautiful. Recenter here. When you're ready, blink the eyes open. On your next inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, open the arms out wide, dive it back into your forward fold. Oop. Watch the furniture. Inhale, come onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins, like halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down into the mat, bend the knees a lot, step it back into your plank, take your vinyasa. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, push it back into your down dog. Option to pause the video and take a break here. I'm going to keep rolling through. Up to you though. Take an inhale. When you're ready, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring it into your chest, round the back, look forward. Lightly plant that foot in between your hands. Back to warrior 1, spin the back heel down, 45-degree angle. Come onto the fingertips. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you sink it in to that warrior 1. Inhale, reach with the fingertips. Exhale, open the arms out wide, bring them back behind you. Interlace the fingers, press the palms together, squeeze the shoulder blades. On your inhale, you can take a back bend. Up to you, you don't have to. On your exhale, wherever you are, start to reach the chest forward. Crown of the head forward. Right shoulder to the inside of the right knee. Drop the head down, lift the arms up. Humble warrior. Breathe. One more full breath here. On your next inhale, slowly lift up about halfway. On your exhale, lift it up all the way. Inhale, release the hands, reach the arms all the way up. On your exhale, you're going to place your right elbow on top of your left elbow. Backs of the hands can touch, or you can reach all the way around, getting the full eagle arm bind. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, start to reach forward, coming into Warrior 3 with eagle arms. Start to shift the weight into the right foot, lifting the back foot up. Warrior 3. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull the belly button in. On your inhale, lift the head and chest. Bend the left knee, bring it all the way up. Nice. Exhale, wrap that left leg around the right leg. You can give yourself a little kickstand if you need it, or you can wrap all the way around here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, sink it into your eagle. Coming as far down as you can, listen to your body. When you get to the bottom, take a full breath. On your next inhale, slowly lift it all the way up. On your exhale, with control, release it. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, palms of the hands come together, down into your heart center. Refocus here. Maybe feel the heart rate elevated. Check in with your intention. And when you're ready, on the next inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, open the arms out wide. Dive it into your forward fold. Inhale onto the fingertips, or fingertips to shins, look halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down into the mat, bend the knees a lot. Step it back into your plank. And take your vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, push it back. Down dog. We'll take it over to the other side. Again, option to pause the video and take a little break. Get a little water if you need to. If not, we'll keep rolling. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring it into your chest. Round the back, look forward. Lightly plant that foot. In between your hands. Warrior 1, spin that back heel down. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Exhale, sink it in. Pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, open the arms out wide. Bring them back behind you. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms together. Squeeze the shoulder blades. If you want to back bend, inhale, back bend. Exhale, reach the chest forward. Reach the crown of the head forward. Drop that left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. Drop the head down. Reach the arms up. Breathe. Pulling the belly button in. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, slowly lift it up about halfway. Exhale, lift it up all the way. Inhale, release the hands, reach them all the way up. On your exhale, you're going to bring your left elbow on top of the right elbow this time. Backs of the hands can touch, or you can wrap them all the way around. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, start to reach it forward. Warrior 3 with eagle arms. Bring the weight into your front leg. Lift up the right leg. Perfect. Inhale here. Exhale, pull the belly button in. Inhale, start to lift it all the way up to standing, bending that right knee. On your exhale, wrap that right leg around your left leg. Give yourself a kickstand if you need it. Otherwise, just wrap it all the way around. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, start to sink it all the way down into your eagle. On your exhale, start to sink it down all the way into your eagle. When you get to the bottom, take a full breath. What the fuck? On your next inhale, slowly lift it all the way up. Exhale, release it. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. On your exhale, palms come together down into your heart. Take a full breath here. On your next inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, open the arms out wide, dive it into your forward fold. Inhale onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins, look halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down into the mat, bend the knees a lot, step it back into your plank. Take your vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, push it back. Down dog. Take a nice deep inhale here. On your exhale, slowly lower the knees all the way down to the mat. Push it back into your child's pose. Full breath here. On your next inhale, start to slide the hands all the way back until they're underneath your shoulders. Exhale to press into the hands, lifting up into your hero's pose on your knees. When you're ready, just sit off to one side, swing the legs forward, coming all the way to the top of your mat in a nice seated staff pose. You can bring the meat away from the sits bones so you're nice and grounded. And when you're ready, on your inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, reach the arms forward, grabbing onto the toes, the feet, the ankles, the calves, whatever you can get a hold of. Maybe try to bring the forehead to the knees. If that's comfortable for you, you can keep the head up, focusing on bringing the chest to the toes if that feels better for you. Whatever works. Take one more full breath here. On your next inhale, slowly rounding the back, roll it all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, bring the shoulders down and away from the ears. On your inhale, reach the arms up, look up. On your exhale, again, round the back, tuck the tailbone under, tuck your chin. Slowly start to roll it down one vertebrae at a time. Keep the heels connected to the mat. Slowly letting the lower back hit the mat. Let the mid back hit the mat. Let your shoulders hit the mat. And then reach the arms back behind you, the toes in opposite direction. Stretch it out here. Nice deep inhale. On your exhale, bring the knees all the way up into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Rock from side to side. Maybe you roll around in a circle, massaging the lower back. When you're ready, you can bring both hands to the right knee. Extend the left leg out onto the mat. Inhale, pull that knee towards your right shoulder. Exhale, grab onto the outside of the knee with your left hand. Right arm goes out into a T, drop over to the right side. Look out over your right fingertips. Keep the right shoulder connected to the mat. Breathe here nice and gently. You can drop your Ujjayi breath. One more full breath on this side. And on your next inhale, slowly bring that right knee back into your chest at center. Exhale, pull the left knee in to meet it. And then both hands to your left knee. Extend the right leg out. Inhale, pull that left knee towards the left shoulder. Exhale, grab onto the outside of the knee with the right hand. Left arm goes out into a T, drop over to the right side. Look out over the left fingertips. Breathe here. Nice gentle breaths. Maybe checking in with your intention. On your next inhale, slowly bring that left knee back into your chest. At center, exhale, pull the right knee in to meet it. Give yourself a nice big hug. Rocking from side to side. Rolling around in a circle if that feels good. If you'd like, you can come into your happy baby. Dropping the knees into the armpits as you grab onto the outer edges of your feet. Any movements that you'd like here, you can straighten out through the knees. You can bring the bottoms of the feet together, knees wide. You can bring the feet overhead, whatever works for you. And then when you're ready, go ahead and release, bringing the legs all the way down onto the mat. You can bring the arms down by your sides with the palms facing up and surrender. Dropping into your last pose of the day, your Shavasana, your meditation. Take this time to focus on just one thing. Maybe your breath or your intention. Maybe you'd like to listen to some music. Feel free to pause the video to elongate your Shavasana. But just take this time to focus. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rotating through the ankles and the wrists, inviting movement back into the body. You can reach your arms back behind you and your toes in opposite direction and wake yourself up from a deep sleep. When you're ready, you can roll onto your favorite side, coming into the fetal position and using your bicep as a pillow. And then slowly lift yourself up, bringing yourself into an easy cross-legged position at the top of your mat. You can bring the palms of the hands together at your heart center and slightly bow the chin in. And take the time to thank yourself for coming onto your mats today and cultivating the health of your body and your mind. The light in me sees and respects the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here, yogis. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.